What is up? What is good? Uniquely Lily gang. It is your girl LeLe, and I'm back in that motherfucking video on my motherfucking channel. As you can tell by that motherfucking title, this will be a little girl / boy talk, you know, a little advice vid. I'm gonna put out a reading after this. I just want to come on here and say, first of all, thank y'all for pouring into my channel, showing love, sending feedback to me. I really appreciate that. And if y'all haven't already, make sure I hit that like, share, comment, subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell, and comment down below what y'all want to see next. If you haven't already, follow my social media handles. That'll be at the bottom of the screen, in the description below, or both. For all my haters, what's up? For all my supporters, what's up? I love all of y'all. And without further ado, let's keep running it up into the next part of the video. Hold on. And look, I'm wearing my all black today because y'all know I love me some black. You know, my little squeaky chair here, featuring my squeaky chair. You know, I had to wear my little all black dress with my little strings on it. Y'all already know. I don't even think y'all can see. This is what I decided to just be comfortable in, because if y'all don't know, right now it's 30-something degrees out the door, and I really don't got time in my nose for it. But yes, y'all, this is the story time about my first time getting played. If y'all hear something in the background, I'm so sorry about that. But this is about the first time I really could say I got played. You know, your girl got played. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, don't it? So this was my first boyfriend, actually. The boyfriend I actually left high school with. I'm just gonna tell y'all a piece of the portion of a story time, because I got previous videos talking about that relationship a little bit, you know, going in depth into that one a little bit, since it was my little first relationship. And I had jumped off my dad's porch right onto his, so yeah. But this particular time was about the time that he embarrassed me. He really showed me his true colors. And you know, us as women and men, we have to really go through trash ass niggas and bitches to really find what we really want, or what we really know we want, because we really think we know what we want, and we don't. We don't know what we want till we get through the trash motherfuckers. That's when we know what we want. When we through with the trash bitches and niggas, that's when. But I guess y'all could say it was probably 2 months, a month. I think it was a month or two, a month and a half before I left him, actually. He just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept fucking up and kept fucking up. And you know us, we keep taking it. I'm so sorry. Keep taking their ass back and 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 shit. And it's just like, what's Goody in the hoodie, like, what's up? So y'all, this particular time, like I said, it was a month and a half before we broke up, for sure. Me and him was not on good terms at all. We was living together, we was both working. And usually I worked in the daytime from 8 in the morning to like 6 at night. Come home, you know, getting my little thing ready with getting food ready and all, you know, just doing girlfriend, well, it was wife shit as a girlfriend. Just doing the little sweet shit. And then he worked nights to where he was going in at like 5 o'clock. So by the time I got home, he was usually already going to work. Yeah, so he'd be like 4 or 5 o'clock. That's when he'll go into closing time, which is 12. This particular night, why y'all, not even that particular night, like the previous day before all of this shit went down, I went shopping. Like y'all, I went to go get lingerie, rose petals, candles, bitch, like all the romantic shit that you could think of, like something to drink, even though I couldn't legally get it, but you know, in the hood, you got your connects in the hood, you know, but I moved away, so that's just that. And I had connections to get some liquor, and it's just like, period, like, he liked to smoke weed, so it was just like, ooh, I didn't smoke at the time. because I was trying to be a good girl. And y'all tell me how. And I did my hair, bitch. I was already struggling that night with doing my motherfucking hair, y'all. And this nigga just did what he did. But it got done, and I finally, did it. And I was just like, look at how good my hair done, bitch. I think my nails and my toes was done, bitch. And plus, y'all, oh, and I think I had did a ponytail in my house, so that nigga could pull it and all that. Like, bitch, what? But yeah, y'all, that's besides the point. But we had, we was going through our differences, and that was my way of saying, I mean, I don't think we was going through our differences. Like, we was going through our differences before that, but we got, cool. Like, I even remember him kissing me before he left, because sometimes on his way out, I'll be coming in. This nigga kissed me, love you, behind, I'm gonna go to work, cool. Nigga get off from work. I know he get off from work around 12, but sometimes I know he get home a little, like, 20 minutes late, because he, getting home, because it's dark, and, it is what it is. And they have to clean up and shit. So yeah, y'all, I'm just sitting there waiting. Got the mercy ready, bitch. Got the seed going. Hurt. I need to stop saying that's 2022. Bitch, I'm the bigger and better. But y'all, I waited, and bitch, I waited. And bitch, I fucking waited. It was like you got stood up in a fucking movie, bitch, or something. Like, I was waiting, sitting there like, okay, is this nigga gonna show the fuck up? Like, where the fuck he at? But like, I was like, this nigga got 30 minutes before I start blowing that motherfucking phone up. And I really shouldn't even have gave him that time, because it was already 2:30 in the fucking morning. I'm still sitting there waiting for another hour. Then I waited till like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, y'all, on this nigga to get home in the lingerie. At this point, I was pissed. Like, I was pissed. And then he chose this particular night to fuck up. Any other night that I ain't doing shit like lingerie and shit, he come home. But the night, just the coincidence of that, the night I did this shit, he did not show up. That was a sign that, bitch, that nigga don't appreciate you. He don't give a fuck about you. And it's time for you to move the fuck on. But I didn't listen until like a month after, and shit got worse. But he, I never knew what was going on. I never knew if he came home. So I just took off the lingerie and I went to sleep. I was pissed and I was hurt because as I was going to sleep, I was calling his phone, no answer. Texting his phone, no answer. Calling, no answer. Over 300-400 calls between the time he was gone and whatever the case may be. Y'all, tell me how, let me tell you how I found out what the fuck happened. This nigga, like, was gone for like 2 days, bitch. 2 fucking days. I think this was on a Friday night that I had put the lingerie on. So it was the weekend, of course. Y'all, this nigga disappeared for 2 days, bitch. I went to my auntie house crying like, bitch, is he missing? Like, ain't nobody answering the phone. At least if he go out, he gonna call me or whatever the case may be and be like, well, I'm gonna slide this way. Or he'll come in the room and tell me that. My thing is, this nigga didn't say shit. I go ask his mom, his stepdad. I was like, y'all ain't seen this nigga? They tell me, no, we ain't seen him. He ain't answering the phone for us at all either. He ain't answering the phone for you. Nope. Ain't answering the phone for me. Ain't texting me back. None of that bullshit. So that's when, y'all, it was just like, that was one of the hurtest he ever did me, and he hurt me before then. Like, we had been through a lot. He just was a fucking douchebag. Like, this nigga didn't give no fucks. And y'all, about 2 days later, I just was like, I kept calling every day, like, kept calling, like, is this nigga gonna ever come home? I'm in his shit, paying bills. Bitch, come back to pay bills. You got to pay bills here too. You know what I'm saying? And I guess 2 days go by. I was at work one day I was real sad about it. I was crying all the time he was gone, because I was like, what the fuck? Like, is he dead? Like, I asked my auntie was like, nah, that nigga ain't missing. That nigga ain't missing or nothing. That nigga somewhere with a bitch. And I'm like, oh Lord, I knew it. But I didn't want to admit that I knew it, because it's just like, who wants to admit that? Next thing you know, bitch, like I said, that next day I went to work. This was already after the second damn day. Get off from work, tired as hell, worked hard. And I go in the living room to sit with his mom and his stepdad. I'm finna sit on the couch. The couch was like a dark brown color, and then it was dark in the living room, and they was just watching TV. So I'm about to sit on the couch and like just, let off the tiredness on the couch. And I didn't even see his ass on the couch up under the fucking covers, and the pillows on him too. And I'm like, but before then, I was finna sit on his ass, and his mom was like, oh, what you call it right there? And I'm like, oh, if looks could kill, bitch, my face balled up, but he was asleep. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So I walked in the room, they laughed. I'm like, that's funny? Like, okay. I don't know. So I went in the room, another day go by. So this nigga's just walking around the house. He's not talking to me. Nigga not sleeping in the bed with me, y'all. Nigga are you pissed off with me because you went to go fuck somebody else? Or went to go do some shit you ain't have no fucking business do without answering your fucking phone call? Answering my motherfucking phone calls? Okay. So this what happened, y'all. I finally was like, me and you need to motherfucking talk, because I'm here at your shit and I'm helping y'all out. At the end of the day, I don't have to fucking be here if you don't want me to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he doing all that arguing like, ain't nobody did nothing to you, da 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 da. But I just knew that nigga did some dumb shit. Because at the end of the day, y'all, when we was talking about it, he was frustrated. He was getting like it was just this guilty irritation that he had on him. And bitch, tell me how. Tell me motherfucking how. He broke down and just told me like, well, I went to his manager's house after work. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you going to your boss's house, which she was a female. You're going to her, like the general manager. You're going to her house for what? Bitch, this nigga was fucking his manager. Now, I don't know if he was really fucking his manager. He said he didn't, but I know for a fact he was fucking his manager. Because he said his manager, his friend, his homegirl. Bitch, are you fucking serious? Bitch, are you fucking serious? I wanted to pop that nigga in his shit so bad. He was like, I said, so what the fuck you want to answer your motherfucking phone? You was fucking with that bitch, huh? He goes to my y'all know how girls is. He was talking, I wasn't fucking her. I was drunk and I turned my phone off. Oh, okay. So now you want to get kicked in the motherfucking mouth. That's what you want. This nigga wanted to get kicked. Like, I'm like, I just wanted to kick him in his fucking face, like, bitch, like, ooh, okay. So he said he turned off his phone. He was getting drunk. So how the fuck you know you ain't fuck or not? He's like, I didn't. Okay, didn't speak on it no more. Next thing you know, I'm like, I just think we need to break up. And it's just like, so we broke up, but we still living in the same house and we both working. Because I'm not finna keep working and trying to do this with you and you right here fucking other bitches. The last straw between me and him is when I found a condom. And I was like, okay, so bitch, you fucking for real. Me and you not together, because at the time we still wasn't together. We made it up that we weren't gonna get back together. Maybe one day in life, but probably not, most likely, because at the time I had already was like, look, this ain't what I want to do. And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be a whore. And ain't nothing wrong with being a whore, but you just don't lead people astray to be on your whore journey with you, motherfucker. And I'm glad we stopped doing what we was doing and trying to work that out. And I left, and he was angry with me. So you was angry with me when you was letting other bitches have my spot the whole motherfucking time. You was boosting these hoes' head up to think that they was the queen, and bitch, they weren't. Bitch, I'm the real queen, not of you, but I'm just the queen. Bitch, it's everything about my motherfucking aura. Them hoes couldn't do for you what I did for you at the end of the motherfucking day, and I hope you're motherfucking happy. Like, I know that nigga. And he know, like, if you could tell when some niggas just ain't gonna be shit when they get, like, grown. Like, bitch, you just ain't gonna be shit. Because he don't have no goals, nothing he want to attain in life. He just want to work a regular 9 to 5 and struggle. And then complain when shit don't get done. Okay. So, yeah. Y'all, next thing you know, when I left, I thought it was I didn't think it was bad. I was just sad because I was with him for so long. I wasn't, like, cause I already knew it wasn't gonna be good and healthy for me to just stay. It was just gonna get worse and worse. But I wasn't mad. I wasn't none of that. I just left and started my life over. And he hated me after that, and that's fine with me. You clearly hated me for the wrong reasons, bitch. How you mad? I told him, I said, I thought this is what you wanted. You built this bed for your fucking self, not me. But y'all, that was when that nigga played me and fought his motherfucking manager, bitch. I was like, cause I know he fucked that bitch. Anyways, y'all, I'm out. Love and light to y'all.